All right, at this noon hour, if you've missed it, I'd love to know where you've been. That storm has been rolling through, some pretty loud rumbles of thunder, and it's not stopping anytime soon, making today a weather impact day. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kelly Rippin.
And I'm Stephen Albritton. Heavy rain, lightning with it. Take a look at this photo from CVG Airport. This is from Derek Martindale sharing the image of a lightning out there, which we hear is currently impacting some flights. So if you're headed that way, do be on top of your arrivals and departures. So we have live team coverage. Meteorologist Allison Rogers is in our storm tracker fleet with the road conditions. Let's start with Katie Donovan, who's tracking how long this rain is going to stay around. Katie.
Yeah, so we've got several more hours of this here. I don't think it's until about 9-10 o'clock that we're completely rain free here in Cincinnati. So weather impact in place because we have rounds of rain and even some thunderstorms pushing through. A lot of cloud to ground lightning with this batch here. So this is going to be coming through, impacting areas from Clinton County out towards areas like Adams County and then further south into northern Kentucky. But a lot of bolts here. We've got some locally heavy rainfall that's going to create some issues on the roadways for drivers today. Peebles to Winchester, some bands of heavier rainfall. Hearing a lot of lightning and thunder out in Newmarket, Mount Orab. And then some really heavy pockets of rain here around Georgetown. Augusta getting rained on pretty good, and then around Felicity. As you head south towards Brooksville and then Falmouth, Barry, Sadieville, just outside the area, you've got a band of heavy rain. This is all lightning here with this as well. So some strikes of lightning, some of that cloud to ground as we go through this afternoon. So as this is coming through, you want to stay inside. Just give it a bit until these pass. Lightning is going to be an issue for anyone outside. Dry Ridge, Crittenden, areas towards Owenton, in some moderate to even locally heavy rainfall. And then we're looking at fairly steady moderate rain as you head up into downtown Cincinnati. So that's going to reduce the visibility. It's going to continue to create some ponding on the roadways for areas there. Norwood, Reading, Milford, Loveland, and Morrow all in some bands of locally heavy rainfall. Waynesville, it's starting to let up here. And then as you head back to the west, not as much. So we've got some steadier light rain out west of 75. So southeast Indiana, maybe some pockets of more moderate rainfall, but generally light from Fayette and Union County all the way south towards Ripley, Dearborn, and Ohio and Switzerland counties. A lot of rain has come through since midnight. We've already picked up over an inch in a lot of locations. Officially 1.18 inches at CVG. Lunken Airport, almost 2 inches of rain. We've seen more than 1 3/4 inches rainfall, Lunken Airport, since midnight. So a lot of heavy rain with this. If you're under the thunderstorms, you're going to get more. We'll talk about how much more we see through today and into the rest of this week coming up. Stephen?
Katie, thank you so much. We're staying on top of the rain sweeping across our area and its potential impact to your commute. Meteorologist Allison Rogers, she joins us from our storm tracker fleet with the road conditions right now. Allison.
Hey there, Stephen. I mean, we are stuck in traffic, not too far into getting on I-71. It was already bumper to bumper traffic. We're just stopped at the Martin Luther King Jr. exit. Right now, I'll show you how bad it's backed up. So you can see everybody is just kind of stopped and waiting all of the lanes with the exception of the exit only lane. We have had so much rain already today. In fact, we've picked up almost a full inch of rainfall at CVG. Lunken Airport picking up 1.25 inches just since midnight last night, with a lot of that happening in the last 2 or so hours. Right now we're under an awning, so it might not look quite as bad, but again, we're just seeing a ton of rainfall, and that's going to have a big impact on the roads, especially at this noon hour without the rain letting up anytime soon, as Katie was talking about. We kind of saw, starting right around the 10 and 11 o'clock hour, what we call those training thunderstorms. So we started to see the same area of rainfall hitting those same spots over and over again, leading to ponding on roads. When I was on 71 southbound earlier, also saw some flooding starting to pop up there closer to the Rookwood Mall. So we'll have more coming up in a few minutes, guys, but I'll send it back to you.
All right, Allison, thank you so much.